First of all, you're killing it.
Thank you. In my music, I like to tell my story and what I've been through, where I'm coming from. I think that's a great way to, like, you know, put my best self forward. Ask yourself questions. Like, I feel like when you know what you're about, it's easy to make moves. If you don't know what you're doing, then you're going to have someone else that's going to plan everything for you. But if you get to really know you and what you're about, and you're confident with it, when you give people your ideas, they'll be quick to follow behind you and let you take the lead, because they know you know what you want.
How do you like make work fun and productive at the same time?
It's naturally fun to me. I would always advise someone to go where their passion is. And sometimes I feel like when we're younger, we have loads of things we want to do, but when you don't water it, you kind of lose like passion for it. I just have fun because it's something I love. I've always loved it. I always say pick where your passion is and pick what you're good at and what you love, because it won't feel like hard work. It will feel inspired.
Firstly, love what you do. If you're passionate about it, don't think about the money, because we didn't think about the money for the majority of the start of us doing music. We just did it because we loved it. So everything was organic, natural, and we did it as a passion project, and we just did it, and it just built and built and built.
What would you say your greatest achievement is?
Alright, cool. This is it in a nutshell. I feel like making my mum proud was the greatest achievement, like bouncing back from the situation I was in to kind of changing my life. I feel like, on my part, I feel like determination and not letting things draw me out. Patience. I've learned a lot of patience. I've learned to have a lot of patience being in this scene and chasing this career. I feel like before this, I was quick to react to everything. Like I was more hot-headed. I feel like it's calmed me down. So I feel like having a lot of patience and understanding and just looking at things differently has helped me get to where I am right now, to be fair, yeah.
I would say, I think, not having a slightest clue how to run a restaurant or build a restaurant and actually physically building it. Like, physically, like, man was in there building a restaurant.
Like hammering things down?
Yes, bro, like in there physically build, like, do you know what I mean? And not having no experience, not knowing the first thing about a restaurant, nothing, and then being able to, you know, see the restaurant operating, and, you know, that was a shell. It was like an empty room. Yeah. And we went in there and built an entire functioning shop, business, custom. Like, I think, looking back, sitting down and thinking, this is crazy. Like,
yeah, that was mad.
It just made me think that if man really wants to do anything, you can do anything. Cause
yeah, man,
I have not got a clue about restaurants, bro. Like, and, you know, that was as well down to people letting us down, making mistakes, this, that. So I had to get stuck in and had to do certain things, and learned so much doing that. Do you know what I mean? And off the back of that, we've been able to do so much other things just of what we've learnt from that shop. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, I think that was definitely one of our greatest achievements.
If you feel good, if you're good mentally, physically, I feel like that kind of just prepares you for everything else that you're trying to do in your life. So I take it very seriously, and I have done from the beginning of my career. And then I think part of your well-being also, I don't think there's enough emphasis on it, but it's kind of like who you choose to surround yourself by, because that's kind of like a mental health thing, but it's sort of just well-being overall, do you get what I mean? And my mum always used to say to me, you know, show me who your friends are, show you who you are. Someone said, you know, like, the teacher was once a student at the beginning, yeah? And so, in my mind, that always means you had to be vulnerable at one stage, do you get what I mean? Like, every expert, they weren't always an expert. Every professional, there was a time where they were a beginner or they were a novice.
If you live every day in a comfort zone, you're not living. I feel like the biggest thing as well about stepping out of your comfort zone is you surprise yourself. You know, it's one of those things, yeah, this is a good analogy. I love trying new food, right? And I have some friends from the ends, like, chicken and chips. And I grew up eating chicken and chips.
Where are you
from? I'm from Croydon. But, you know, it's church on a Sunday, we'd be hunting around for 10p from all the aunties so we can go get a 2-piece wing and chips.
That's a strategy. I didn't even do that. Oh, come on.
5p, please. You know, but what it is, you know, I'll take my girls now, because I love to eat fancy too. Like, I love home cooked, but I love to eat fancy. I'll take my girls and they'll be like, poking the squid, like, rah, rah, rah. And I'm like, you know what? If you opened your mind and you got out of your comfort zone and you tried this food with a fresh mind, this might be your new favourite plate of food. And you just don't know. If you choose to always stay safe and be like, I'll get chips and a Coke, that's all you'll ever know. Life is meant to be lived, like just grab it.
100%,
Yeah.
100%. Love.
If you want to think about all the reasons why you shouldn't do something, I could also sit here and help you come up with all of those things. You know, find the people you love, talk to them about it, empower yourself, listen to a pep talk, listen to a podcast, listen to a motivational speaker, go and watch your idol who gone and achieved something incredible, watch them talk, fuel yourself with fire and go and try it.